Yo, welcome back, guys, to another episode. Yeah. Anyways, so we're going to do more about Jack Doherty, stuff like that, but this is not a very long thing. Trust me, okay? I wish I said it to myself, but I cannot. So, it's not very long. Going to be not a very long reaction. So let's get right into this. And hope it that is.
Over the last few months, I have been highlighting some of the worst influences on the internet. As a Sniper Wolf for stealing content, Neon for his fake muggings and countless controversies. But nobody is compared to the skid mark of society, that is Jack Doherty. In my first video, I talked about the rise of his popularity, and in my second, I talked about how he's the worst person on the internet. But there are still some unanswered questions when it comes to Jack. Questions like how has his channel not been demonetized for harassment? And how has he not been jailed for his business practices? Practices that has led his ex-employees to refer to him as a scammer and a fraud, or even as a financial criminal.
And there's also the embezzlement.
I spoke with one of Jack's ex-employees, and he tries to shed a light on some of the nefarious things that Jack has been doing behind the scenes.
I was able to turn a deadbeat YouTuber into being likable again, and the moment I left, that magic was kind of gone.
I even talked to a lawyer to verify if these things are actually illegal, and I'm going to share some of these findings with you here today. Welcome back to The Asher Show, a show where I like to look into the devious underbelly of YouTube criminals. And today, we're talking about Jack Doherty. Again, in 2023, Forbes estimated Jack Doherty of having a net worth of $5 million, crediting his wealth to his YouTube, Instagram, and brand deals. He even said that he owns 21 houses throughout America and has taken in around $30K a month in revenue.
And how much would you say like your real estate portfolio is cash flowing right now? Because you have 21 houses paid off.
So I think it's like $30K a month.
But nowhere in his interviews or on Forbes does he talk about where he makes the majority of his money, which is definitely OnlyFans. I previously mentioned Natalie Reynolds, who's a YouTuber and a streamer, previously employed by Jack Doherty, and she claims that Jack Doherty has made $1 million off of her over the last 2 years. But these are just the online ramblings of one person, a controversial person actually. So I tried to reach out to her in the DMs for clarification and comment, but I was met with silence. Luckily, someone reached out to me. I got a DM from someone else who was actually one of Jack's friends and ex-employees. And he said, "I revived Jack's career. We should hop on a Discord call. I would love to expose every inch of his scam." And he was very open to share his experience with Jack. This is Matthew, ex-editor and videographer for Jack Doherty. So what exactly do you do?
Start to finish, I come with ideation of the content all the way to the last revisions and posting.
Okay.
I have a very critical eye to things.
Matthew used to work for Mr. Beast in 2017. After that, he moved into the Team 10 house for 6 months to work with Jake Paul. He even worked with Just Mako and Jessa. Matthew said while he was working with Jessa, Jack Doherty reached out to him and poached him to help elevate his YouTube videos.
He paid me $100,000 up front with no contract to kind of leave Jesser and then go and basically revive his career, and that's exactly what I did.
Excuse me, however many subs you have on OnlyFans, that's your budget, and I'll buy whatever you want.
So I brushed on Jack Doherty's OnlyFans business in my previous video. He recruits girls to join his team, and in return, they live in his house, and he promotes them on his streams and collabs with them in videos. And Matthew was the man behind the camera for a lot of the promo. What did you do for OnlyFans?
He would do kiss or slaps and all that stuff. He'd have the girls go to the beach. We would also do other videos that would have a sexual innuendo to want to go to the OnlyFans. I honestly really hated all this stuff. I always told Jack that I hated this stuff.
All this was great, but I wanted to know about more of the nefarious things that were happening when it came to Jack Doherty and his OnlyFans career. More importantly, I wanted to verify some of Natalie's tweets. Tweets that read, "This girl was 17 and Jack waited months for her birthday to get her drunk and sign a contract on a yacht." And others like, "All of these women living in Jack Doherty's house, Jack takes 100% of their revenue." Here's some information when it comes to OnlyFans. When you subscribe to a certain person, there's an option for you to DM those models that you're subscribed to. This is the way for them to get to know you.
I wanted to come on here and say hey.
But mainly it's for them to remind you of upcoming things that they have going on, content that they're releasing, usually for a price. So even if you subscribe to somebody and it's free, most of the time you're paying for individual content.
What's up? Welcome to Developer Semicolon. In today's video, I'll teach you how to animate elements.
What is the scam that you said that Jack Doherty is running?
On the videos that we do, we say that it's free. You want to go make an account, you subscribe to it, and then you're hit with a DM from the girl saying, "Hey, baby," like da-da-da-da. You go down the loophole of giving your money slowly. It may be $10, maybe $20. Slowly and but surely it gets to these crazy numbers where the first, second, third-ish month, I had Jack and Logan like 70 something K, over 100K in a single day. Like, they've made so much fucking money. I was actually shocked that when I asked
from Instagram DMs.
No, through OnlyFans
DMs. Sorry, OnlyFans DMs.
Yeah.
This is common with OnlyFans, but it's not illegal. But what about the part where he takes 100% of the girls' OnlyFans earnings and pays them monthly?
Of course, he takes 100%. He gives them salary.
Wow.
Finally giving up some percentage, you know, after like the girls complaining after so much and whatnot. But it really is sad, like what these girls like. You know, how they allow it.
And he used me just how he's gonna use her.
This is very unethical, but I spoke with a lawyer and he said that that's a normal employee-employee relationship. You can operate like a manager, even though it sounds like he's more of a pimp.
You know much about you. You're like a pimp, you pimp out the girls, you stream with like, what's the deal? Like what?
But it doesn't end there, because you know what is illegal? Misappropriation of funds.
And there's also the embezzlement.
He's gonna throw embezzlement at me? What embezzlement?
Yeah, so basically, let's say I'm Jack and I'm signing this girl and I ask her, "Hey, can you just give me your social security number? I'm gonna take it and put it, and I'm gonna create a bank account with us together." But in reality, he goes and just makes it for the girl. The girl never sees the amount that's in that account. Jack's name has nothing to do with that bank account. He pays himself through her account. And he, you know, just does what he wants with the money. Then he pays out the girl through when he gets it. And then the IRS will one day come to these girls and be like, "Hey, where's all that money? How did you go about it?" You know, like.
I asked an anonymous legal thinker what he thought of these claims, if it actually is embezzlement, and what the punishment would be if it is a crime.
To the first question, it's not really embezzlement. It seems like that's more likely tax fraud or money laundering, but just based on what he's said, it's unclear. To the second question, if it is a crime, again, it's likely tax fraud, so like a crime that could be punishable by the IRS.
Finally, let's address the claims where he likes to recruit underage girls. He's 20 years old. He probably hangs out with people 3-4 years younger than him. I caught one of his streams last week and there were 100 people at his house, and most of them were having problems getting in because they didn't have identification. So reading something like Jack meeting 17-year-old girls and waiting for them to turn 18, getting them drunk on a yacht and signing a contract doesn't seem too far-fetched. And without me even mentioning it, Matthew brought it up also. Do you know anything about like how he recruits all of the girls and stuff like that?
They obviously go for like the youngest ones. Crazy one that they have, Claire. She was 17 and like we met her at Sway. Not even just Claire. He obviously just goes for the young girls. And Claire actually signed when she was drunk on a boat, and she's not allowed to drink. But
she signed to him when she was drunk on a boat.
He waits to get these drunk and make them sign their life away. Like,
if you want to live in the house, you need to sign a contract and do OnlyFans to make him money.
He's been stuck at like 3 mil for the longest time. And once I started working with him, he saw the subscribers coming in. Like, I was able to turn a deadbeat YouTuber into being likable again. And the moment I left, that magic was kind of gone. And now you're kind of just seeing like the falling of the castle that I built, in a sense, you know?
So there you have it. You have a story in 3 parts. If you haven't seen the previous videos that I made, I'll leave the links in the description, or check out my channel. Subscribe if you're new, leave me a comment down below, and I'll be back very soon with something brand new.
Like someone, make sure that you won't miss like another podcast episode. This is probably gonna be like the next one I'm hoping.
Yeah, I'm back. But only because you have not downloaded Pi Adblock still. And honestly, that must be really annoying. But the solution is simple. Just download the ad blocker and then you won't see me. Honestly, it's 2025. No one is watching.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoy this. I will see you guys later. Yeah, you know the drill. Yeah, you know the drill, guys. Bye, guys.